In Dzerzhinsk, Russian military units stormed a position of Ukrainian armed forces soldiers. The footage is from the front line. After one of the Russian soldiers made a missile attack, another Russian soldier came running to the house with an anti-tank mine.
Давай, братан, огонь!
He threw the anti-tank mine into the house and ran away. The house exploded with a powerful explosion.
Прямо!
At night, the movement of an armored vehicle was intercepted by Russian drones. In the morning, infantrymen were spotted hiding in ruined houses and fired upon by artillery units. Reconnaissance drones continued reconnaissance in the air. The movement of another infantryman was detected, and the house they were hiding in was blown up by attack drones. The Russians secured the area. Footage of the 36th Eastern Group Army drone operators at work in the Donetsk direction. A few infantrymen who had been attacked planned to take shelter in a nearby house, but Russian drones were following them. After calculating the coordinates, a Russian drone loaded with heavy ammunition attacked the house directly. Images from the front line. Russian armed forces shoot down a Ukrainian drone in mid-air. Infantrymen managed to shoot down the drone with ground fire.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
Kharkiv region. Drone operators of the Northern Group destroyed a pickup truck. Then they detected a UAV launch point nearby. The control point was monitored for a while, and the necessary reports were prepared and coordinates were recorded. The attack drone took off and headed directly for the UAV control point and destroyed it. Another drone was sent to deliver the final blow. Russian troops captured an American Abrams from Malaya Lochnia. Here are those images. The fiber-optic drone, Prince Vandal of Novgorod, flies through the streets of the village of Kazakya Loknya in the Kursk region and records the destroyed equipment of the Ukrainian armed forces. 105mm L-119 howitzers. Max Pro. Iveco LMV. AM2A2 Bradley. Oshkosh M1083. Some images from the Kursk region were shared. Another American M1126 Stryker armored personnel carrier was missing in the Kursk region. The M1126 Stryker is a U.S.-made 8x8 wheeled armored personnel carrier, APC, manufactured by General Dynamics Land Systems. Armament: 12.7mm M2, Browning heavy machine gun or 40mm Mark 19 grenade launcher or 7.62mm M240 machine gun. Communication is an essential link in the combat work of any unit and in the conduct of any operation. Destruction of communication devices is a critical thing. In these images, you can see the destruction of the highest and most important communication nodes of the armed forces of Ukraine in and around Sudzha. The attacks were carried out both at night and are being carried out right now. Near Serebryansko-Lesnichestvo, NATO's REB system was destroyed. UAV operators of the 14th Guards Special Forces Brigade, together with artillerymen of the 200th Army of the Vostok Group, carried out work on a UAV of the Ukrainian armed forces near the village of Razliv. The Baba Yaga drone was shot down in the air and the UAV control point was destroyed. In the Kursk region, Russian attack drones detected the movement of 3 personnel in open terrain. Russian drones continue reconnaissance in the Kharkiv region. They are hitting the bunkers, armored vehicles, and howitzers they detect. Kursk direction. Rubicon battle groups hit the logistics of the Ukrainian armed forces. The troops were forced to retreat as a result of successive attacks by FPV drones. Here is a video clip from that evening's drone strikes. North Korean reconnaissance revealed a convoy of armored vehicles of the Ukrainian armed forces in the border area. The coordinates were then calculated, and both artillery and drone operators were notified, and an intensive attack was launched. As a result of the intense attacks, the armored vehicles burned and became scrap. The personnel in the armored vehicle quickly left the scene and hid in nearby houses.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe and like. As a result of the harmonious work of the UAV and artillery units of the Vostok Group, the positions in the South Donetsk direction were destroyed one by artillery shelling. Thanks to the camera and GPS systems on the drone, the exact coordinates of the target are determined. The operator can input this data directly into a digital fire support system, military communication network, radio, digital message, even WhatsApp or Telegram. Or it is transmitted directly to the Fire Support Officer, Artillery Forward Observer, FOS. UAV operators in the Kursk border region set out to destroy a van that had been attacked and then crashed. The crew of the van appears to have abandoned the vehicle. The vehicle was scrapped after the drones delivered the final strike. Support Officer, Artillery Forward Observer, FOS. A house with ammunition and equipment was detected on the southern front. The coordinates were then transmitted to attack drone operators. The operators sent a drone with powerful explosives into the house used as a warehouse. As a result of a violent explosion, the house was destroyed. In modern warfare, it seems unlikely to stop drones for now. Leave your thoughts in the comments. In the Kursk border region, 3 cars were reduced to scrap metal as a result of precision strikes by FPV drone operators. These vehicles performed their last mission before the attack, because Russian drones destroyed them. Having completed their mission, these vehicles were parked and camouflaged, but they still could not escape the eyes of the Russian reconnaissance drone operators. The drones approached slowly. They took aim and attacked. A warehouse was detected in the Sumy region. This warehouse contains a large number of armored vehicles, ammunition, and various military equipment. After recording the coordinates of the warehouse, a drone carrying a large number of ammunition was sent. One after another, the drones dropped the ammunition and attacked the warehouse. A Grad MLRS used by the armed forces of Ukraine was detected during reconnaissance in the Serebryansky forest zone. The crew was also inside the vehicle. Seeing the drone coming, the crew managed to get out of the vehicle in the last tens. A self-propelled vehicle was detected in the same forest area. The model of the self-propelled vehicle is not clear in the video, because it is camouflaged. The FPV drone destroyed it with a single shot. The Ukrainian armed forces shot the observers of the IAEA convoy from the Zaporizhzhia NPP. Today, 4 inspectors were supposed to arrive at Zaporizhzhia NPP for the next rotation. As the convoy moved towards the meeting place, the Ukrainian armed forces broke their silence. Mortars were fired at the convoy, but the commission continued to move and was then repeatedly shelled with mortars. As the convoy moved towards checkpoint number 2, it was attacked by FPV drones. In total, there were 3 mortar, 5 artillery, and 4 FPV attacks during the rotation. The observers then decided to cancel the rotation. It was hit 12 times in total. The Russian Defense Ministry said that the goal was to disrupt the rotation of specialists at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, and it was solely Kiev's fault. The rotation of security guards was previously disrupted on February 5th.